Plenty of support in as well from the local schools, cheering on the local youngsters. Well, Charlie Pavey scored Villa's crucial second goal in Hungary in the round of 32. He starts on the right, while top scorer Mason Kocher drops to the bench in a Villa side that shows 3 changes from the win against Puskas Academia, with Jamaldine Jimo Aloba, Kyrie Pierre and goalkeeper Sam Proctor all coming in to Villa's starting 11. Let's take a look at their side then. Barca make 3 defensive changes with Aaron Yakubashvili in goal. Eamon Kospo is brought in at centre-back, and English fullback Alexander Walton starts after coming off the bench against Zagreb. Hugo Alba took his tally to 4 in the competition last time out, while Kim Yunyent netted his first. Shane Cliver, son of Patrick and half-brother of Justin, is among the Barcelona substitutes. And it is Barca then who kick off this UEFA Youth League round of 16 tie. And it's getting towards the business end of the competition. 90 minutes to decide it. Penalties if that isn't the case. First meeting between these two sides, of course, in this competition, as it's Villa's first season. It's also Villa's first match against Spanish opposition. Back with Sam Proctor. Cunha out to Rowe. Cunha back to Proctor. Up and under towards Pavey. Yakubashvili clips it away. Hungarian youth international. Eligible for Georgia as well. His father was from Georgia, Yakubashvili, but he was born and brought up in Hungary. Free kick for Barca. And here's Cuenca. Walton. Neither of the goalkeepers played in the previous knockout round tie. So Proctor and Yakubashvili both thrown in today. Here's Virgil. Now Walton. Also trying to settle down into some early position here. Didn't reach the last 16 last season, Barcelona. They were beaten in the playoff round on penalties by German side Mainz. Won 2 youth leagues, 4 seasons apart, 2014 and 2018, Barca. Yakubashvili. Back from Kospo. Head on towards Pradas. There's Yunyet. Fariñas. Walton with a bit of space. Virgil hugging that touchline. Barca continue to keep the ball. Yunyent. Now the overlap from Espart, who gets the cross in. Henning stabs it away for Aston Villa. Rodriguez. It's picked up by Brian Fariñas. Pavey wins it back for Villa. And now Rowe. All the way back to Sam Proctor in the Aston Villa goal. There's Rowe. Rowe again continues the run forwards. Burrows ahead of him. Roared on by their young supporters, Aston Villa. Borland. Now Rowe. Pavey. Bit of space to work with here, Pavey. Blocked by Cuenca. And Barca try to play their way out of trouble. Not a particularly good clearance though. It's fed into the penalty area again and then driven across well by Jimo Aloba. Burrows waiting in the middle, but a good spell of pressure this from Aston Villa. Joseph Gombau is the Spaniard in charge of Aston Villa. And Giuliano Belletti, who played at a very different level of football to Joseph Gombau, who was effectively an amateur player. Belletti played at the highest level, a Brazilian World Cup winner in 2002. Former player of Barcelona, Chelsea, Fluminense, Sao Paulo. Here's Virgil. Walton. Now here's Cuenca. Cospo. Fariñas with the touch off. Played out by Routh towards Fortes, but that's overhit all the way through to Jakubishvili. Too high for Alba. The obvious goal threat for Barca with 4 goals. Barca's only defeat in this competition coming at Monaco, where they were beaten 4-3 in a thrilling game. There's been plenty of goals in the matches involving Barcelona, a side who scores plenty but gives you a chance at the other end as well. Fariñas. Here's Cuenca. Yunyent. Alba trying to close down Proctor. Kept his eye on the ball and clear, but Barca back in possession. Fariñas. On by Espa. Lovely ball with the outside of the boot from Pradas for Yunyent to chase. And a foul by the Barca midfielder, who needs to be careful actually. He's booking away from missing any subsequent quarter-finals should Barcelona make it through. Here's Rowe. Carry the ball forward well. Pavey is just inside him. Here is Pavey. Delivered the ball first time. Had no option really. Difficult to get any real power on that, and an easy gather in the end for Jakubishvili. Spent some time in MTK Budapest's youth team before the switch to Barcelona. He's actually featured for Barcelona's B team at senior level. Virgil. Pavey. That's Christian Rowe. Acuna giving him an option, but plays it in field instead. Borland to Pavey. Played out by Ralph. Now Hemmings. Now it's Aston Villa's turn to enjoy some possession of the ball. Union trying to bring it down. And we go Fortes after this. It's a hefty challenge, but no foul, says the referee. Goal kick for Barca. Rodrigo Fortes getting forward for Aston Villa. Back with Proctor. And taken down by Fortes. Hemmings. From Borland. Fairly cagey opening to the contest, as to be expected. There's Pavey. Proctor finds Borland in space again. Fariñas looking to close him down. Proctor, Borland did well though. Aston Villa throw. Chelsea, the only English club really who's had any success in this competition. They've won it twice, which is the joint record with Barcelona, but they've featured in 4 finals, lost 2 more finals, Chelsea. The only English club, though, to reach the final. Aston Villa and Manchester City hoping to change that. Yeah, looked like a handball by Cuenca. Charlie Pavey over this. Chance for Ralph to get forwards, Katsukunya as well, and Hemmings. Well, that's a shame for Villa. That was a well thought out set piece. Referee just pulling it back. He whips it in. Easily dealt with though by Barca. The head on by Alba. Barca suffered a 3-2 loss at the weekend in the Division d'Honneur Juvenile in Spain. Competition that is played in groups. Top of their group, 5 points ahead of Mallorca, 23 games in. Union with the touch, Rodriguez. Now Virgil. Teasing one through the middle. Katsukunya did well to come across and get a foot on that. One by Rowe. Burrow's trying to turn, no foul. The referee has shown early on here that he's trying to play on as much as possible. Out by Espar to Prades. So winning the ball back, Fariñas. Hugo Alba hasn't seen too much of the ball so far. Barcelona's top scorer in this competition. Cuenca. Cospo. Union with the little turn, feeds it out to Prades. Forced infield. Here's Walton. Now Jan Virgil. By Farinas. And an opportunity here for Nunez, and he finds the corner. And it's Barcelona who strike first. Kim Nunez, who scored his first goal of the competition in the 2-2 against Dinamo Zagreb in the last round, scores his second here, and Barcelona lead inside 15 minutes. Beautifully taken goal from the Barca midfielder. A little switch there to the right, opened up the chance. And then fired it across Proctor into the far corner. Great finish from Kim Nunez. And it's Aston Villa 0, Barcelona 1. They're a side that have been full of goals in this competition. The one positive for Aston Villa, despite going a goal down, is they've only kept one clean sheet, and that was in a 2-0 win at home to Brest. Barca throw, Walton with it. Jakubishvili. That's the settler for Barcelona they needed as the away side. It will be an away match for whoever wins this at Sporting or Stuttgart. Quarter-finals will be played on either the 1st or 2nd of April, the semi-finals later in April, and then the final in Nyon in Switzerland on April the 28th. Farinas clipped it through well, shifted on again by Rodriguez. Barca looking menacing again. Nunez. Hugo Alba hits it, and that's going to be a corner for Barcelona. Scored a penalty in the loss at Monaco on the opening day. On target against Young Boys, then again against Crvena Zvezda or Red Star Belgrade. And then in the last round against Zagreb. Swinging delivery, Proctor got a hand to it. It was a free header for Farinas. Unable to get it on target though. That's Acuna. Here's Rowe. He's wanted it back. It's with Borland now. Now Routh. Fortes. Bobby Burrows hasn't seen too much of the ball so far up front for Aston Villa. Here's Pavey. Lovely start to the game from Charlie Pavey. Hemmings, Borland. Out to Pierre. Aston Villa closed down again though. Made a strong start to the game off the ball, Barcelona, in these opening moments. As soon as somebody in claret and blue has the ball, they're closed down by Barca. Espart's throw. Farinas. Yeah, looked out of play from Esbar. Throw to Aston Villa. Katsukunya. Now Rowe. Positive run forward, but ran straight into Walton, who took it away. And now Farinaz releases the ball forward. They could be in again here. Barca, it's 2-0. Finished off by Arno Pradas. 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes for Barcelona. And they have been clinical when they've had sight of the Aston Villa goal. Arno Pradas puts it away. It's his 4th Youth League goal. And Barcelona have a big advantage inside the opening 20 minutes here at Villa Park. Just cut inside with ease. The right winger onto that left foot, powered it past Sam Proctor. It's Aston Villa 0, Barcelona 2. And the Spanish side may well have had their struggles against Dinamo Zagreb in the last round, but they are cruising here at Villa Park. Goals against Monaco, Young Boys, Crvena Zvezda added to here against Aston Villa. He moves level now with Hugo Alba on 4 goals. Villa with Fortes and some kind of foothold in this contest. They're in danger of it getting away from them very early on. Borland, here's Rowe. One thing you can say is there's plenty of time to try and turn this around. Barca have scored 2 goals or more now in every Youth League match this season. Even their one defeat was 4-3 at the hands of Monaco. Here's Hemmings. Both their goals in the Zagreb came in the first half. They were behind in that one though, 1-0 and 2-1 down. Here's Borland. Katsukunya. Now Tristan Rowe. Pavey. Cariñas with the header. Barca have it back again. There's a real spring in their step now, as there would be. 2 goals up inside 20 minutes. And by Cosbo. And no doubt inspired by playing at this famous old stadium. Cosbo. Again, the referee allowing play to go on. Here's Farinaz. Rodriguez. Esbar. Now Cosbo to Cuenca. Pavey still continues to look lively on this near side for Aston Villa. Ball and on to Routh. Here's Borland again. Chimo Aloba dropping off to try and get some possession. He and Burrows haven't seen a great deal so far. Hemmings. Aidan Borland. Well, Barca have scored 2 and have yet to be troubled defensively. Rowe. There was no doubt that despite their struggles in the last round, Barca would have arrived here as favourites. Given the way that the two teams qualified via the league stage. But then Zagreb, for example, finished 21st. They only just snuck in by a point from Paris Saint-Germain into the top 22. And yet took Barca all the way to penalties. So he finished a point behind Aston Villa and 6 places below them. But Barca at the moment comfortably leading here after 25 minutes. And Aston Villa haven't really got going yet. Virgil. You can just see the confidence that those early goals have given the away side. Pradas. And by Rodriguez. Here's Cuenca. Walton. Espa. Union made the run. Oh, the bounce didn't do him any favours there, but he got his toe to it. Now Virgil. Union, Virgil. Villa struggling to get it away. Now they do with Pierre. Chimo Aloba. Pierre battling for it now. Well defended. Yakubishvili feeds it to Cuenca. Fortes with the header. Chimo Aloba. Cospo across. Well, he was outnumbered there, 3-1 in the end. Rodriguez comes away with the ball for Barca. Yunyent. Hugo Alba. Oh, Prada made a storming run outside him, but Alba held onto it for too long. Gets it back from Virgil. And then just overplays it for Virgil. Well defended by Katsakunya. Here's Rowe. And by Borland. Leon Routh. Katsakunya back to Routh again. Headed away by Espa. Same play the ball, Aston Villa. They're struggling though to find space in and around the Barca penalty area. Fariñas. Giuliano Belletti's side, who've been the great entertainers of this competition so far, are looking pretty solid defensively, which certainly hasn't always been the case. Cospo. Alba was offside. Is it a finger in the eye there, maybe?
one quicker. Do this one quicker.
Seems in quite a bit of distress there, doesn't he? One or two players taking the opportunity to get a bit of water on board. Let's see what happens here. I think just as it goes out of shot, the hand flails behind Fortes and catches him in the eye. Barca substitutes going through their warm-up routines in case they're needed earlier than expected. Approaching the half-hour mark, Barca with a couple of clinical strikes, Yunyet and Pradas 5 minutes apart, putting themselves firmly in control of this contest. Doesn't really tell the story of the opening half an hour, but it's about being clinical, and that's certainly what Barca have been. Two big chances, both taken. And continuing with 10 for the moment. Here's Borland. Gets it back again from Leon Routh. Pavey chasing this one, but well read by Jakubishvili. Kospo. Ooh, not the best of clearances from Jakubishvili. Got away with it though. Espar looking for the run of Yunyent. Is so lively in that Barcelona midfield. His movement's terrific. Pierre. Spanish under-19 international Kim Yunyent. Here's Rowe. Pavey. It's going to be a free kick. Well, it's the second goal of the competition, Yunyent. It's his fourth goal involvement, 2 goals, 2 assists. And what is his 8th appearance in the competition? Really was a brilliantly taken goal. It's the nose, isn't it, rather than the eye? He was rubbing his eye the whole time. Perhaps he was caught in the eye as well, but some cotton wool up the nose to suggest that there's been some bleeding there as well for Amo Pradas. Foot in from Farinas. Now Rowe back to Proctor. Fortes. Pierre made the run ahead of him, but he's being ushered away by Espar, helped on by Hemmings. Here's Pierre. They're looking pretty compact this afternoon when they don't have the ball, Barcelona. And Villa find themselves with a real problem here. Routh. Pierre. Fortes back to Ralph. There's Proctor. Hit forward by Rowe. And picked up by Farinas. First of all, the loose balls at the moment as well. The Spanish side. Here's Virgil. Unions. Cospo. Just keeping possession here, Barcelona. Rodriguez. Flipped out to Virgil. Walton continues on the overlap. Virgil hung on to the ball though for a tad too long. Now makes his way into the penalty area, Virgil. Unions. Cleared away in the end by Borland, but the pressure building again from Barcelona. Giuliano Belletti will be delighted with what he's seen so far. Premier League winner and two-time FA Cup winner with Chelsea, won 2 La Ligas and a Champions League with Barca. Arno Pradas with the corner, will be an outswinger with the left foot. Deep delivery. And now Aston Villa get it away, and a chance to counter here with Jimo Aloba. Burrows. Barely seen the ball. Jimo Aloba still in support. Espar held him up. And Burrows does well, wins the free kick. And an opportunity here for Aston Villa. Determined play by Burrows. And being hauled back the whole time by Xavi Espar. Needs something to go their way, Aston Villa here. They haven't really troubled Aaron Jakubishvili in the Barcelona goal. They need to make absolutely certain the next goal in the game, if there is one, is theirs. Because another Barca goal will surely wrap it up. Charlie Pavey to deliver. Overloading at that front post. The referee will have his eye on that area. It's whipped in and headed over the top for another Aston Villa set piece. It will be a corner this time. There's Cuenca getting his head to it. Could have gone anywhere, that. Good delivery from Pavey. Easily have flicked off his head and into the net. Just a corner though for Aston Villa. Katsakunya, Ralph can stay forwards. Borland taking up a position on the edge of the box. Rowe there as well. And Pavey. So a deep delivery, which had plenty of curl on it, but it's drifted behind for a goal kick. And Barca survived that spell of Aston Villa pressure. That's out of play. Distribution's not always been top draw from Jakubishvili in this first half. It's 2 or 3 times now. His ball out has gone awry. Here's Proctor.
Sam. Hey, spin it.
Borland. Well, chasing this one. The flag is up though for offside. Rowan Fortes have tried to get forward as often as possible for Aston Villa. It's not always been easy though. Espa. Touches it away. It's good play initially by Hemmings. Now Fortes. Here's Pavey with a bit of space, plays it in first time. And put behind by Cuenca. It's a lovely switch of play though for Aston Villa. Not that if Pavey may have taken a touch and created a chance for himself, but tried to play it in first time. Well, Barca were off balance. Cuenca did well. And Fortes across to deliver the corner, the throw rather. Header back across, flicked by Virgil. Pierre wins it from Espa. And that's another free kick for Aston Villa. In almost the same place that Charlie Pavey took one a minute or so ago. Little shove by Espa and then again from Virgil. The second one the referee gave the free kick for. Same routine by the looks of it, everybody amassing at the front post. We've already had a dress rehearsal for this one, Charlie Pavey. Drives it into the crowd again. Much lower delivery this time though, and there were too many bodies there. Sent back in by Pierre. And the goalkeeper coming, didn't get there. And Barcelona scramble it away. Misjudged that one completely, Aaron Jakubishvili. Oh, and now the counter is on, and Aston Villa could be in trouble. Hugo Alba. Oh, Proctor didn't keep a hold of it. And Pradas puts it off target. Well, both keepers struggling with the handling at both ends of the pitch there. Well, Aston Villa survived that swift Barcelona counter. Put the ball into a good area there, Hugo Alba. Nobody really attacking it though for Barcelona. In fairness, it's the position that he usually would have been occupying. Throw for Aston Villa. Pierre, little nudge in the back from Xabi Espa. Spain as a whole the most successful country in this competition with 3 wins, 2 for Barca, 1 for Real Madrid. Madrid's win in 2020, the last one that Spain have enjoyed. Surprises in the last couple of seasons with wins for RZ and then Olympiacos in the last campaign. Fortes with the ball in. Header away by Rodriguez. Pavey got the ball back while he was on the ground, and now it's given away to U19. Cortez did well. The first touch didn't look the best, but he got away with it. And then he slides in, and he's going to be booked for that. First yellow card. Just overran Eden. You can't tackle like that anymore, even if you do get the ball. I'm saying I got the ball, but studs were showing. Well, before he was born, that kind of tackle would have been fine, but not these days. It's the follow through as well. And there was a time when you could do pretty much what you wanted as long as you got the ball first. Safety of the players has to be paramount though, and that's why the rules were changed. A couple of minutes to be added on. Barcelona holding a comfortable 2-0 lead so far. Kabishvili with a great deal to put him under pressure in the Barcelona goal in this first half. Pradas. Fariñas. Here's Walton. Walton again. Pradas. And Virgil have swapped wings in the last 5 or 10 minutes. Cospo. It's keeping the ball largely unchallenged here, Barcelona. Cuenca. Cospo out to Virgil. Thought about playing in early to U19, who'd made the run for him. Cuenca. Virgil. Again, just held on to it. Rodriguez had made the break from midfield. Fariñas. There's Cuenca. So a comfortable first half for Barcelona. There was very little in the contest, really, in terms of who was dominating when Kim U19 put Barcelona in front after 15 minutes. 5 minutes later, it was double trouble for Aston Villa as Arno Pradas scored his 4th Youth League goal. Aston Villa haven't offered a great deal in attack. It will need to improve in the second half because Barca are heading through as it stands. It's Aston Villa 0, Barcelona 2 at half-time. So Aston Villa to get the second half underway. Mason Kocheron, a scorer in Budapest in the last round in that win away to Puskás Academia. Scored 2 goals in a 6-2 win away to Club Brugge. Senior side would certainly like to have that scoreline, wouldn't they? Here's Alba. So a deep delivery, but drifted behind for a goal kick. And Kocher also scored in a 3-1 home win against Bologna. Didn't see a great deal of the ball, did he, Jamaldine Jimo Aloba in the first half? Who's been relatively prolific as well in this competition with 3 goals. There is Mason Kocher.
Yeah, this one.
He'll get a couple of positions. He'll probably win about 8-2.
Mouth beaten to the initial ball, but Katsukunya is there. Proctor. Spar with the header. Hugo Alba. From Rodriguez to Fariñas, his Espar. Cuenca. Fariñas. So one of Aston Villa's goal scorers in Hungary in the last round, replaced by another for this second half. Yakubishvili. Walton touches it on. Went for the return, but it's picked up instead by Yunyen. Cospo. Espar. They could grab an early goal, Aston Villa. You never know, it might unnerve Barcelona. Virgil. Heavy touch by Alba and gathered by Proctor. Especially given Barcelona's far from solid defensive record in this competition. Cuenca, touch on by Rodriguez. Fariñas. And Rodriguez is down. Yellow card out for the substitute, Mason Kocher. Second Aston Villa yellow card, joins Rodrigo Fortes in the book. Fariñas. Alba again made the run for him, but he's fed it out to Jan Virgil. Fariñas just beaten to that by Fortes, who clears it away. It's a free kick for Aston Villa. Pierre fouled. What a warning there for Arnaud Pradas for not retreating when Aston Villa had the free kick. Hemmings out to Fortes. Cospo across, throw for Aston Villa. There's Ralph. Proctor. Space now for Rowe. Carter's across. No force backwards though, and that's what Barcelona have done well in this game. Rowe trying to turn. Walton with the foot in though. There's Yunyen. Switches the play nicely out to Espar. Just checked his run though. And that cost Barca a bit of momentum there. Jimo Aloba's done well. Still going, Jimo Aloba. Oh, he's looking to go all the way, and perhaps he should have shifted it before the challenge came from Cospo. It's better though from Jimo Aloba. Now the chase on here, Virgil just beaten to it by Ralph. Really good piece of defending. And Fortes has it. Scored 2, remember, in the first half against Zagreb in the last round, Barca, but didn't add to that in the second 45 minutes. And Fortes has... I thought he carried that out of play, but it stayed in. Jimo Aloba. Now Katsakunya. Rowe. Here's Borland. Jimo Aloba with the touch to Hemmings. Kocher, who's come on at half-time, is clearly going through the middle. The delivery is overhit by Burrows. One back though by Jimo Aloba, who's done well, fires it into the danger zone. Cospo gets it away. Hemmings with the touch. And Cuenca clears. Here's Virgil. Yeah, there's an arm in the face there on Virgil from Hemmings. And he's going to become the third Aston Villa player into the book here. George Hemmings. Caught him twice actually, didn't he, with the forearm and then the flailing arm. Hemmings, Kocher and Fortes. We've all seen yellow for Aston Villa. The one Barca are worried about is Kim Yunyen, the scorer of their first goal, who, if booked, would miss the quarter-final. Touched by Kocher. All the way through there for Pierre. Here's Esbar. Virgil. Determined running by Fortes. Doesn't have a lot of support here though. And as a result, lost the ball. Yunyen into Rodriguez. Here's Fariñas. Here's Borland. Burrows out wide. Rowe ahead of him as well. And Borland did well to draw the foul from Pedro Rodriguez. Chance for Aston Villa to put the ball in the box if they desire. Clipped forward by Borland. Jimo Aloba, penalty! It's a penalty for Aston Villa. And this is the foothold they were looking for. An opportunity for an early second half goal. Good skill from Jamaldine Jimo Aloba, who's been livelier actually in the early stages of this second half. A little flick, the flick again. And he is buffeted over. It's a clear foul. Walton nudging straight into the back of him. And the referee pointing to the spot. And what a big moment this is in the tie. It is the captain, Aidan Borland, who will step up and take this for Aston Villa. 10 minutes into the second half, 2-0 down. This will certainly give Aston Villa a massive lift. If Aidan Borland can put this away. That's not a great deal to do, Aaron Jakubishvili. He has now. And Borland scores! And Aston Villa are back in it. Cool as you like, straight down the middle. Aidan Borland, the Aston Villa captain, scores his first goal of the UEFA Youth League. And it is Aston Villa 1, Barcelona 2. Now, once again, Barcelona fail to keep a clean sheet. Well, they needed a way back into it, Aston Villa. They haven't created a great deal in the game. But good work from Jamaldine Jimo Aloba to win the penalty. And Borland certainly kept his cool to bury it. Here's Pradas. And if Barcelona thought the hard work had been done, think again. Cuenca. Walton. Here's Borland. Pierre. Borland again. Such a big lift that for Aston Villa. Here's Ralph. Touch off by Jimo Aloba. On by Rowe to Burrows. Plays the 1-2 with Pierre. Burrows in behind here. Jimo Aloba beaten to it though by Esbar, but it's better from Aston Villa. Beginning to find one or two gaps now in the Barcelona rearguard. Here's Rowe again. Still going. Good run by Rowe. Delivers the ball in. And Jimo Aloba not too far away from getting something on that. Barca just need to try and settle down here. They're on the rack a bit now, having conceded that Aston Villa goal. Esbar. The better possible start to the second half for Aston Villa. Proctor. Now Ralph. Katsukunya. Borland. Just the kind of thing you need that from your captain, isn't it? A pressure penalty. Burrows. He seems happier out wide than he was through the middle. Bradley Burrows. Bishvili going long. Hugo Alba hasn't seen a great deal of the ball actually, the Barca captain and centre forwards. Cut out by Cuenca, that was crucial because Kocha would have been in behind him. Katsukunya. Now Ralph. Fortes chasing forwards. Barca throw. There's Esbar. It's Barcelona throw again. Nice touch off Fortes. Player who would be eligible for both England and Portugal. Sent forward by Esbar. By Katsukunya. Surging run forward, delivered into the box, and Cuenca gets it away. Now Burrows again. Good run by Burrows. Just boxed in a little though, and then gave the ball away, but then won it back. Good recovery from Burrows. Borland. Here's Hemmings. Unquestionably the best spell of the game from Aston Villa. Jimo Aloba. Ralph. Hemmings. Set up terrifically well for the final half an hour. Given away though by Ralph. Now Farinas. Here's Hugo Alba, the angle's tight, and Proctor gathers it. And waste no time in trying to get Aston Villa on the front foot again. Here's Kyrie Pierre. Out to Burrows. Feeds it into Kocha, who squares it. Pierre! Oh, what a save by Yakubishvili. What a chance to make it 2-2. Lovely counter from Aston Villa. And Kyrie Pierre denied by a terrific piece of goalkeeping from Aaron Yakubishvili. Terrific football, though, from Aston Villa. And they were very nearly level. Farinaz just held back. No, Union, rather. Free kick for Barcelona. Tricky little player, Union. What a lovely touch that was from Kocha, and it was the left boot of Yakubishvili that kept it out. Big chance for Kyrie Pierre. Had he lifted it, it would now be 2-2. Terrific vision, though, from Kocha. A lot of forwards would have just stuck their foot through that and gone for goal, but squared it perfectly for Kyrie Pierre, who just couldn't finish. Now here come Barcelona at the other end, gathered by Proctor. Good run from Jan Virgil. He's been a constant threat throughout. So just need a settling down period here. They've been on the back foot since Aidan Borland stuck away the penalty for Villa. Jimo Aloba. Here's Fortes. Katsukunya. Now Rowe. Burrows to Rowe. They look stronger with Burrows out there. Also, Gomba's change at half-time has certainly made a difference. Here's Fortes. Jimo Aloba. Kocha beaten to it, though. Pradas. Now Farinaz. Union. Rodriguez. Good work from Aston Villa. The movement not quite what it was in the first half from Barca. Cospo switches it out, though. That's a good ball to Jan Virgil. Up against Rowe. Farinaz. Back from Rodriguez. No Union. Espa. And then given away by Barcelona. Borland. Pierre chasing this one. Beaten to it by Andres Cuenca. Here's Pedro Rodriguez. Really good game now, this. Aston Villa have looked the more likely to score the next goal, but Barca showed in the first half just how sharp they can be. Here's Cospo. Union to Arno Pradas. Here's Espa. Steps away from Jimo Aloba. Farinaz shifts it on one more. What an interception that was from Thierry Katsukunya. Here's Rowe. Cleared away by Proctor. Farinas. Barcelona continue to keep the ball in this latest spell of possession. Cospo. Won by Espa. Pradas trying to re-establish some sort of control of this contest now, Barcelona, after a bit of a wobble at the start of this second half. Yunyent. Pradas. It's blocked away by Chimo Loba. Rodriguez. So just keeping the ball. Still have the advantage. 2-1 they lead. 2-0 up inside 20 minutes. Oh, Rowe did well. Looked as though he was going to be second best in that race. Timed the challenge to perfection, though, to take the ball away. Here's Burrows. And it's an Aston Villa throw. And Aston Villa finally get the ball back. Another change for Barcelona. Pedro Rodriguez is the player to make way. And Thomas Marquez is his replacement. And the two legs beginning to tire out there. Thomas Marquez, who is a defensive-minded midfielder. Fourth appearance in the UEFA Youth League for Marquez. Rowe with the throw. Borland. Yeah, that looked like a foul. Free kick for Aston Villa. Marquez giving him away the foul straight away. Problem here for Alex Walton. Clear foul on Kocher from Brian Farinas. And Walton okay, back on his feet again. Just over 20 minutes to go. Aston Villa 1, Barcelona 2, a perfectly poised round of 16 tie in the UEFA Youth League. Here's Borland. Here's Rowe. That's the cross in, it's a corner if it goes, but well claimed by Yakabishvili. No extra time, remember, it will be straight to penalties if Aston Villa can force an equaliser in the time that remains. Union. Such a lively player, buzzes around the midfield. Bolton with the throw. Not created a great deal second half, Barcelona. There's been no real response to Aston Villa getting that goal back, other than to try and keep the ball. Here's Burrows. Positive run, gets the cross in, the header away by Espa. Chimo Aloba will pick up the loose ball. He's operated much better off the left than he did in that more central position in the first half. Jimo Aloba. Here's Fortes. Oh, it's a disappointing cross. Well, Kyrie Pierre, who had that big chance, is making way for Aston Villa. Omer Keder is replacing him. What an opportunity that was, wasn't it, for Kyrie Pierre? You have to credit the goalkeeper. It's a good save from Yakubishvili. And Kedir on though. Like for like swap. Kedir is an Egyptian under-20 international. His fourth appearance in the UEFA Youth League. Born in Cairo. Union. And as with the touchback, here's Union. Fariñas to Esbar. They're just winding the clock down with this possession, Barcelona. Marquez. Cuenca. Marquez has gone straight into that central position just in front of the back line for Barcelona. So Cunha to Rowe. This is Hemmings. Good turn by Jimo Aloba. He's released Rowe now. Burrow's in support with him. Shifted on again to Rowe. Just got his toe to it first, although he's saying that's a corner. And the assistant agrees. Now this is a chance for Aston Villa. Really has been an intriguing contest. Barca waltzing into that 2-0 lead early on. And Aston Villa sticking in there till half-time. Joseph Gombau made his change. Kocher came on. Shifted around the front line, and it's made a difference. And Villa back in it with Borland's penalty. Fortes with the corner. In it comes, header away by Cuenca. Back with Fortes again, a second chance to deliver, punched away by Yakubishvili. Here's Keder, hits it first time. Blocked away by Cospo. What an impact that would have been from the substitute. Free kick for Barca. And we're into the last 15 minutes. On a play from Yakubishvili, a throw for Villa. Jimo Aloba. Good work again. Challenged by Walton, cleared by Cuenca. Now Walton. Anywhere will do from Cuenca that time. Tried to play their way out of defence in the end, had to take the old-fashioned method. Here's Farinas. Now Pradas. It's a good little ball in. Union trying to flick it on to Hugo Alba. Now it's Borland. No, surely obstruction. Free kick for Aston Villa. Bradley Burrows obstructed by Alex Walton. No attempt to play the ball at all from the Barcelona left-back. I think he was booked for that, Walton, even though it said Belletti there. Clears it away, under pressure again from Burrows. That's Borland, yeah, confirmation of Walton's yellow card. Pradas, good first touch. They've got bodies forward here, great chance. Oh, and Virgil has been gifted the third goal for Barcelona. Oh, you have to feel for Sam Proctor there, the Villa goalkeeper. It seemed as though it had been closed down, and then suddenly the ball was there again for Jan Virgil. And that surely sends Barcelona into the quarter-finals. He's got it there, Proctor. Oh, what a mistake. That is horrible for the young goalkeeper. Somehow he's allowed it through his legs. And Jan Virgil couldn't believe his luck. Third goal of the Youth League for him. And it is an absolute gift. There is no other way of describing it. Aston Villa 1, Barcelona 3. And that is surely Barcelona into the quarter-finals. And now they're going to make some changes. Well, after a terrific second half, what a horrible way for Aston Villa to surely lose it. Barca making some changes now. Ibrahim Diarra on. Hugo Alba off. And he's replaced by Hernandez. It's Fortes. They need to keep going, Aston Villa. There's still time, still over 10 minutes plus stoppages to go, but they'd barely been threatened by Barcelona in the second half. Got themselves back into it with Borland's penalty, and then that happens. One of those character-building moments for Sam Proctor, the Aston Villa goalkeeper. Inexplicable. Here's Pradas. Rose header. Taken short by Marquez. Here's Cuenca. Espar. Over the top for Hernandez to chase. Proctor was well out of his penalty area. Foul on Katsakunya. Free kick for Aston Villa. So Union and Pradas putting Barca in front. Villa getting back into it, but Virgili has surely won it for them now. Bloomfield in for Fortes. And Hemmings coming off. Replaced by Linsky. So Teddy Bloomfield on and Alfie Linsky for Aston Villa. 4 changes made now for the home side. There's Espar. It's going to take something mightily dramatic now, though, for Aston Villa to get themselves back into this. A really horrible way to lose it for Sam Proctor in particular, but for Villa as well, because they've done so well second half. Free kick now, though. Kedir over it. The Egyptian walking away from it now. Aidan Borland over it. Clipped in by Borland. Oh, it's an inviting delivery and nobody really attacked it for Aston Villa. He's asking the question, why the Villa captain and why not? Floated it into a perfect area. Katsakunya and Routh were the furthest forwards, the 2 centre-backs. Katsakunya's header. Headed on again by Linsky. Away by Cuenca. And that's given away to Kedir. Bolton always favourite to get there. Burrows did well, though. And it's a goal kick. A yellow card shown there. Was it for Burrows? Maybe his reaction to the assistant. Yeah, that's what it was for. Descent towards the assistant referee on the far side. Burrows booked. Fourth Aston Villa player into the book. Pradas. Kospo. Gabishvili clips it out of play. And we're into the last 5 minutes. Pradas. Diarra. Virgili in a bit of space. Cleared away by Proctor. be a goalkeeper. It's been such a solid performance from Sam Proctor, apart from that one moment that's decided the game. Virgili. Diarra. Juan Hernandez has got space. Blocked away. There's Marquez. Run by Farinas to Pradas. Farinas. Bowling trying to bring it out of defence. It's Hernandez. Virgili's effort blocked. Barcelona are going to make another substitution. Touch of cramp for Jamaldine Jimo-Aloba. Well, a memorable day in terms of getting to play at Villa Park. Terrific gesture to allow the under-19s to play this tie here. Does look as though it's going to end in defeat, though. Ferro Sayers coming on for Pradas.
Substitution for Barcelona. Placement for Aston Villa. Substitution.
Villa making their last change. Jimo-Aloba going off. Trayvon Mully coming on. Bishvili clears. Solid header from Katsakunya. Minsky missed kicking it. Helped on though by Kocher. Searching run from Burrows. It was a dangerous ball across. Here's Kedir. Nobody can get the shot away for Aston Villa. Marquez brings it away. Farinas. One back well by Bloomfields. Aston Villa throw. Esbar down now with the touch of cramp.
No. You got better. I was saying Cody.
Just as he stretched there to make the challenge, that's when it kicked in. And the hamstring's a pretty painful one. It's a good run, ball fired across the box by Linsky. Now Rowe. 4 minutes to be added on. It's not enough for Aston Villa. Rowe with the cross in, a free header back across from Kedir. Bloomfields. And that's gathered just about by Jakubishvili. It's an awkward one to deal with. No job done for Giuliano Belletti's team. Sporting or Stuttgart to come next. Here's Borland. Borland again pounces on the loose ball, clips it over the top. I think the flag has gone up against Mully though. Sporting, remember, who finished second in the league stage, a couple of points behind Inter. Stuttgart were fifth, just a couple of points behind Barca, who finished fourth. It is a tough quarter-final, whoever they get, because they'll be away from home. Rouse header. Mully turning into trouble. Here's Diarra for Barca. That's a foul by Linsky, free kick for Barcelona. We're 2 minutes away now. Diarra. On by Farinas. On by Walton. Hernandez back to Cuenca. Here's Cospo. Shifting it around Barca, keeping the ball, running the clock down. They're almost there. Ferrer Saez. To Hernandez. Little flick from Ferrer Saez. Hernandez. And now Diarra. Cut out by Borland. All the way back to Jakubishvili. Clipped out by Proctor to Rowe. Even if they were to grab one now, the clock very much against Aston Villa. It's a good run by Rowe, twisting and turning, but Walton did enough. Cuenca brings it away. And it's given away to Burrows. He's had a much better second half out wide than he did at centre forward. He just wasn't getting the service there in the first half. Borland. Header away by Cuenca. Here's Farinas. Aston Villa's debut campaign in the UEFA Youth League comes to an end. Beaten here 3-1 by Barcelona. They fought themselves back into the game really well, actually. Yunet and Prades given Barca a 2-0 lead and a comfortable first half performance, but Villa were much better in the second half. Aidan Borland converting a penalty after Jimo Aloba was fouled in the Barcelona penalty area, and then the big moment that swung it, Kyrie Pierre denied by Jakubishvili, and then a shocking error from Sam Proctor, just lost concentration and gifted Jan Virgili the goal that sealed it for Barcelona. Barca move into the quarter-finals then, where Stuttgart are Sporting away. It's finished here. Aston Villa 1, Barcelona 3.